We're so happy you made it.
We're so glad you're here.
You're all just in time for some Christmassy cheer.
Christmas cheer.
That's right.
Think of it all.
Eggnog.
And ham.
Christmas cookies.
The mall.
Baggages.
Packages.
Boxes.
And bows.
Maybe a tinsel knit reindeer sweater.
Who knows? What about fruitcake or stuffing stuffed chicken?
Or Santa Claus or old Charles Dickens.
Yes, Charles Dickens. Why, after the first, he's the second most Christmassy writer on earth.
A Christmas Carol.
Now there's a good story.
And happens to be in our play inventory.
It's not that old Dickens can't be understood, but we think some rhyming might make him more good.
We've trimmed the plot down.
A few words got a tweak.
It may sound a little like Dr. Seuss speak.
Not that we're planning to do that.
I'll say.
This is a Dickensy show all the way.
With all that said,
After all that yakking,
let's start the story.
it's time to get crackin'. The Scrooge was a bona fide all-people hater, a classic begrudger and Christmas deflator.
I can't stand the people, their cheer, and their toys. Oh, the noise, the noise, the noise.
Now, the people don't know why the Scrooge was so icky.
So mean, so coarse.
So prickly, so sticky.
It could be that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Or just got installed.
Or just wasn't hooked up right at all. This is Bob Cratchit, the Scrooge's poor clerk.
Get busy, Cratchit. I pay you to work. I don't pay you to sit there and fidget.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just warming my digits.
Oh, not with my candle. That cost me $1.50. I bought the slow burning kind. Because I'm thrifty.
Well, perhaps with some coal for the fire.
Oh, what? So you can just sit there and perspire? Can't stand the cold? Well, look. There's the door. Besides, too much heat in here ruins the decor.
In for a visit is bed-headed Fred.
He had the day off and just got out of bed.
Fred is a cheerful and well-rested chap.
It's Christmas time. Plus, he just had a good nap.
Good evening, Bob Cratchit. Good Uncle the Scrooge. Merry Christmas to you.
Bah, humbug, nephew. Please try combing that dew.
Christmas a humbug? You can't be that gruff.
And why are you still merry? You're still poor enough.
A good Christmas nap gave my hair staying power, but what about you? You're quite rich and still sour.
Now, nephew, shoo, don't waste my time. Keep Christmas your way and I'll keep it mine.
But Uncle, you don't keep it. Come, let's be real.
Seriously, what is the deal?
Christmas! It's like we're all on the same train of goodwill and joy and hair unrestrained.
No way, man, watch it, Bob. One more peep from you and bye-bye to your job.
Come, Uncle Scrooge.
No, it's Uncle the Scrooge to you.
Join us for dinner tomorrow. Please do.
No.
Come on.
Nuh-uh.
Please.
9.
There's a feast.
Ooh, not a chance.
We'll let you carve the roast beast.
Not that I wouldn't love that. Yes, indeed. Nice try, nephew. I wouldn't love that. Now, please, leave.
Well, Uncle, it seems you've made your decision. Just thought you'd want time off from your long division.
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas and cheer!
Good afternoon.
And a Happy New Year!
Merry Christmas.
Cratchit!
The Scrooge had a head and he needed to scratch it.
The wages I pay my clerk ought to be painful, and yet he is still cheerful. I think I'm going insaneful.
These two are from Diddy from Dumburg.
It's the subbiest, most sub-suburb. They walked into the Scrooge's firm right through the door.
Looking for stuff to collect for the poor.
Mr. the Scrooge, in this Festivus season, many are hungry.
In need without reason.
They have no presents.
No Christmas tree stars. Their poor Christmas trees have no stars upon theirs.
Hundreds of thousands want common provisions.
And what of the workhouses? Have they no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
There are, yes indeedy.
Or send them all there. Can't you see that I am greedy?
We come here because of your abundant rejoices.
And to seduce you with our bassy voices.
From you with small offering might we entice?
No, I won't give a dime, but your voices are nice. Prisons and workhouses, those I supply.
But many can't go there.
And would rather
better do it fast and spare our whole nation from the weak and the surplus population. Tomorrow, I suppose you'll want off of work.
If it's convenient.
Just me and no clerk. Bah!
The Scrooge, although crabby, gave in to some weakness.
And let Cratchit have his full day off for Christmas. Then just through the door, Cratchit found an air pocket and flew down the street like a heat-seeking rocket.
Perhaps, if I scowl and show distaste, these goody-goody fools will get out of my face.
To cut through the crowds full of mirth was a chore, but before long the Scrooge faced his very own door.
Ah, at last, it's the door to my place. But this time, the knocker looks like it's...
A face?
No! A talking door knocker. What are the chances? It gave me a scare. Now I need to change my pantses.
The Scrooge was now tired and went up to sleep. He liked the darkness because it was cheap.
He walked through the dark to his chambers like normal, but something was different. A bit paranormal.
So this time, the Scrooge gave a concerned look around and took little peeks as he donned his nightgown.
Then there was a sound from the bowels of his house.
Something is here. Something big, but not a mouse. That ghostly-like groaning has made me most unsteady, and I've had to change my pants one time already. Well, technically speaking, I've got a gown on. I know it's nothing to get down on, but oh, please, don't, Whoa, who are you?
You'll never guess, dude.
Jane Marley Renewed, my dead business partner whose gravestone said RIP. Jane, you look 85% more hip.
Try 85.6 repeating instead. That's how much more hip I am now that I'm dead. What? What's the problem? Are you misbelieving?
Yes, it's true. I don't believe I can't. My brain, I'm afraid, is most ghost intolerant.
Well, what can I do then to prove that I've passed? How about I give you this buck?
The Scrooge gasped.
Jane wouldn't give me a buck.
The Scrooge choked.
Oh, okay. I now know you're croaked.
When my death certificate got its last stamp, I was sent straight off to ghost haunting camp. It was there they told me I'd be wearing clothes that, in life, I would not be caught wearing. In life, Buggery bought me this yuck-tastic outfit, and in death it went on.
And that's why you can't take it off yet.
Scrooge, I don't come off, and you're in big trouble, because the suit that you're buying is worser by double.
Stop now! How calmly you tell me this! You've made my heart sink all the way to my pelvis. Come here disturbing my peace to tell me what a nerd I'll be once I am deceased. Because of all the things on earth I transgress, I'll be forced into after-death fashion excess.
Yeah, that was part one, dude. Now here comes part two.
Stop calling me dude. It's the least you can do.
Scrooge.
No. It's the Scrooge.
Big deal. It's the same.
The Scrooge is much cooler. My rock and roll name. I've had it since I was a teen in a band.
Yeah, I think that we're getting ahead of the plan. We'll deal with your past in this play, Ebenezer, and see how you went from rock idol to geezer. But first, like I said, there is a part two, because 3 other spirits are going to haunt you.
3? 3 other spirits?
Yeah.
You know what? None of that. There's the door. Thanks for coming. Keep that outfit, though. It's really stunning.
You have yet a chance of escaping my fate, of wearing a suit that you'll forever hate.
I have a chance? Well, please, tell me so I know.
You gotta get haunted 3 times in a row. I thought I just said that. What, did I whisper?
No. I heard you. I'm just not a good listener.
Scrooge, you old pansy, man up and take warning. The first ghost is coming at 1 in the morning.
Oh, 1 in the morning? That's a disappointment.
They're haunting you, Scrooge. You don't get an appointment. Ghost number 2 will be here the next night and at the same time, so don't get uptight. The following midnight, the last ghost will be here, and hopefully then you'll be seeing more clear. Look at the time. I'll be seeing you, Scout. Got some more people to hunt and freak out. Ooh.
The Scrooge was now tired and went to lay down.
But then in his bed, he just flip-flopped around.
He could have been laying there flat on his back if he just drank some milk from the Yaksipakack.
Yaks have milk that will put you to sleep. Just drink a glass down and then start counting sheep.
But those Yaks themselves count sheep profusely and mustn't be mixed up with things Dr. Seuss leaves.
Seuss stuff is nothing like this.
No, indeed.
130% guaranteed. The clock then struck 1. What a horrible sound.
It's 1 in the morning. There's no one around. Could I be so blind? There is no haunting. Oh, never mind.
Sorry I'm late. I tried to be quick. My car kept on stalling because I don't drive stick. I'm the ghost of Christmases past.
Look, I am incredibly tired. Could we make this fast?
Well, you don't fly, so I brought this stuff along. It's anti-gravity spray, and it's strong.
So you're saying I can fly now?
Well, you should fall slower. Your rate of descent just might be a bit lower.
Wait a second. This spray is only rated for 25 pounds.
Fine, we'll have it your way. We'll stay on the ground. Just take my hand, into your history we'll go. We'll travel through time and through walls.
Cool.
I know.
Whoa! Ow! Wait, we're here at a party?
That quick.
How bizarre. Wait a sec. If you could do all of that, then why do you drive a car?
The dudes dig the car. It's a must for ghost dating. Plus, there's a good afterlife safety rating.
Good gracious, I'm there with my band.
You're there with your voice and your hair.
Oh, hairy and tan. I'm there with my new rock persona. I was the Scrooge from the band Love Bologna.
You were there for the Christmas dance.
Oh, that was big.
It was thrown by your manager.
Old Fezziwig. Whoa. Hear that range?
If you feel it here,
That's how you do it. Left hand on the mic with the right strokes, my mane.
honestly sincere.
Oh, wow!
What you feel is true.
Wow. That's how you do it. That's what makes the girls squeal. That's what you call rock and roll. Seuss appeal.
Ugh, all right, he did it.
The word Seuss was mentioned.
But that was just a clever wordplay invention.
This play is not Seussy.
It's Dickensy mostly.
And so to Dickens we propose a toasty.
we raise our glasses.
both filled with
and
halfses.
slurp to the masses.
These cups of molasses.
Dickens surpasses.
Authors of all classes.
and rises like gases.
From composted grasses right to the top of our list of good writers.
Not good molasses.
Let's go try the ciders.
Look at what young you is doing. You're no longer singing. It looks like you're wooing. You're popular now, from all what I can tell.
Good gracious! Could that be my bell?
You're a great singer. I'm not even joking.
No offense, babe, but I think you're smoking. Do you want my autograph? It's just one letter.
Actually, I thought this would be better.
My body has 17 trillion and 9. Neurons all firing at the same time.
Oops, sorry about that. Perhaps that was naughty. That kiss might have meant less if I weren't a hottie.
My mind is a race car called a mental abstraction.
Perhaps it's a chemical love type reaction.
It compels me to get down on one knee. Dearest, what's your name?
Belle,
Will you marry me?
I was engaged.
let's fast forward a smidge. Your new love of money has made you more stench.
What happened to you, Scrooge? You used to be fun.
It's the Scrooge.
Oh, please.
Hey, there's work to be done.
The Scrooge was your stage name, but you quit the band. Your life has become tightwaddish and bland.
I've kept the stage name. It intimidates fools. Just ask my employees. And plus, it's still cool.
You're getting cooler towards me, that's for sure. A new lover has you, despite my allure.
There's no other lover. There's no one. That's funny.
Here's a hint, Scrooge. Her name rhymes with money.
Bunny? Sonny, honey, help me out here.
It's money, you dope. Is your brain in a drought?
Oh, sure, you mock it, my newly found wiseness, but poverty sucks, and that's why I'm in business.
If your money and I were both tied to some tracks and a choo-choo was coming from West Rivian Pax, who would you say first? Your money or me?
Give me a minute to think that carefully.
Not the right answer.
I'm thinking it over.
I release you to your real-life lover.
That was harsh.
Spirit, this whole thing blows. Take me back home. I must go wipe my nose.
Just one more glimpse to your past, Ebenezer. Here is your belle with a husband who pleased her. They 20 kids and named them all Ned.
Yoo-hoo, Ned!
Now, this might not be all of them. Some are in bed. But it's mostly because our cast is too swole. We didn't have enough younglings who'd fit the role.
Honey,
Yes, dear?
guess who I saw today?
I can't guess. Was it my old fiancé?
I saw him outside his firm. He just seemed so lonesome. I couldn't imagine someone more lonesome.
Aww.
Spirit, I can't take any more. Haunt me no more. Bring back my bed, I implore.
Don't blame me. This is your past as it happened.
Bring back my bed. I need some more napping.
And so, with a snap,
The Scrooge went back to bed.
with visions of Belle and her kids all named Ned.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Now, that might sound Susie to you.
But
that's bogus!
We'd never do that.
Unless someone controlled us. To Seussified Dickens would ruin the aesthetic.
The actors would need to be twice as athletic. Ah, there's the cue.
Time for ghost number 2.
Her outfit's outrageous.
Be back in 2 pages.
Well, there's the bell, and still no one around. Are ghosts always late? Perhaps they...
Ta-da!
You need to come when the bell dings. Haunting and startling are 2 different things, and I... Oh, I like your outfit. I find it most pleasant.
I am the ghost of a Christmas present.
A play on words.
Get it?
Yeah, I got the drift.
Because the present means now, and
you're
I'm
dressed
dressed
like
like
a
a gift. Yeah, a present.
Yes, that's very clever. Did you think of that?
Oh, just an idea I pulled from my hat.
Nice.
Well, why don't you touch some of my wrapping paper? And we'll begin with our Christmas present-y caper.
Into the streets the 2 of them trod.
But no one could see their invisible bods.
Whoa. Whose house is this?
It's the house of your clerk.
You mean the one I underpay and overwork?
Correct.
Cratchit?
Exactly.
Do you mean Bob?
Yes!
Oh.
He's so poor that all of his children have jobs. Ringo's a lawyer, and Sally's a dentist, and Buff is a garbage collector's apprentice. Tully builds houses, and Jen fixes cars, and Nip studies meteors that fall from Mars.
Merry Christmas, my family.
Wait, what child is with Bob? Is he employed gainfully?
That's little Timmy Lou Who in the mix. He's just a surgeon, and that's 'cause he's 6. All of them work. They work all the time, but since they're just kids, they won't make but a dime.
Timmy Lou Who, why does he have a crutch?
His legs don't walk good. At least, not good that much.
Lord bless you now, Bob, and sit down for dinner. It's Christmas time, and so our dinner's a winner. Here on our menu, let me introduce the main course of all, our Binkabird goose.
Ooh.
There's not much meat on that bird, just a smidgen.
A Binkabird goose is the size of a pigeon.
Ah, Mother, you have done it. That Binkabird goose is the best one I've seen, served with zoot-fruited juices. Let us say grace for these Christmas provisions.
I can't feed them. What are they, magicians?
Will you carve the bird, Bob? This knife will suffice it.
That can't feed them.
That depends how you slice it.
Have they no public food shelf that will listen?
What of the workhouses? Are there no prisons?
Hey.
See what I did there?
Yes, those words are mine.
In haunting school, we learn that stuff all the time. It's called a guilt trip.
Yes, thank you. I know what it's called.
Better start carving. Don't let it get cold.
Lovely. Now we should each get one piece of meat. That's 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/8 inch deep.
Oh my gosh.
What? That's insane! That would not fill my tummy. That's like eating 1 pepperoni. Oh, but look how they savor it and how they're grateful.
Even though they hardly have half a plateful. But don't be alarmed by all of this gratitude. Mrs. C's about to cop a big attitude.
What a meal with which our chins are greased. A toast to the Scrooge, the king of the feast.
The Scrooge, our feast's king? Ha, now that's a good one. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast on.
Now, honey, think of the children. It's Christmas.
It better be Christmas to toast that man's grimness. That stingy old, crusty old, miserly doofus! I'll toast to him for your sake, Bob, and not his's. Cheers to the Scrooge whose life is deficient. May he live just as long as is sufficient.
And may God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Blessings to each of us under the sun.
Timmy Lou, who is a dear cutie pie. Tell me now, spirit, is he going to die?
Nah, Tim will live to be old and well-fed.
Good.
No, I'm just kidding. The kid'll be dead.
What? Say it's not so.
It's not so, but it's true.
What's true? That he'll die?
Yeah, but what's it to you? He better die and spare our whole nation from the weak and the surplus population.
What the?
See what I did again? You said that earlier.
Yes, a guilt trip. I get it.
No need to get surlier. Let's hear it for Christmas. Hip hip hurroo.
Wait a second. I know that laughter, but who? Why, it's my dear nephew Fred, a little fan son with the bed-headed head.
He said to me, Christmas time was a humbug.
Well, he's missing out, that old miserly lug. We're having so much fun.
More fun by half. Now's the time where we all throw our heads backwards and laugh.
I know a game we can play at this fling. Let's play a game of Guess That Thing.
We love Guess That Thing.
It's the gamiest contest that we could think of. And helps our food to digest.
Fred, you think of a thing and we'll guess it. Then you just stand there and know it and yes it. Have you thought of a thing?
A thing I have thought.
Is it a juggling platypus?
No.
Is it a Guffalo hoop?
Nope.
A dingo dog paddle?
9.
Is it a turnip squirrel riding a boom boom stick side saddle?
No.
Is it a bongo boy smoking a cigar?
Closer than the others. But no.
Give us a hint.
What does it say? Aha! I've got it. I see through your subterfuge.
Then what is it?
Why, it is your own dear Uncle Scrooge.
Yes! He's made us all merry in our Christmas leisure. So let's raise a glass to my old Ebenezer, to the Scrooge!
To the Scrooge!
In spite of himself, we wish him a Merry Christmas and good health.
The Scrooge was so into the party
As acted.
that he got a teensy bit over distracted.
The spirit would have left him and the Scrooge would have trapped
He
him.
wanted so bad with that ghost to unwrap him.
But most ghosts don't like getting unwrapped by men.
So that's why she tag teamed with the next ghost named Sven.
But Sven's a nice ghost.
But he won't speak to you.
That's because folks from the future don't need to.
It's just like you thought.
In some high-tech ways, they speak with their thoughts using mind power rays.
Oh. Who are you? Well, I'm guessing you're the next spirit because looks like you come from the future or near it. Okay, if you could just say something, that would be nice. Anything at all. Okay, all right. Easy now. Wait a second, I'm getting a signal. It's faint. Nope, still staticky. Oh, coming in big now. Roger that. Tenfold, Ghost Rider, you betcha. You're the ghost of Christmas future. I gotcha. Okay, all right, easy. I'm going. All right. Watch it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. 360. Oh. Whoa. What vision is this? Oh, Bob Cratchit's pad. Well, this is nice seeing the future they've had, but... Oh, what's with the oblongish faces? Stress from their jobs. Is that what the case is?
My family. What a sweet chorus. And yet, one voice is missing and not heard before us.
Timmy's sweet voice with its dainty tones is quiet now and in the ground all alone.
In the ground? What can they mean? What's the caper? Did he quit his job and become a landscaper?
He's pushing up daisies.
I knew it!
He bought the farm.
Woohoo! I knew we could do it.
Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
Ashes, huh? Well, I have red cedar mulch in my garden. It's a must. But ashes? It might be nicer in a quaint garden space.
He's kicked the bucket.
He's snuffed up and wasting.
Wait a second. Are they still talking about landscaping?
No!
Oh, then what? What is it? Where's little Tim and his fair-headed head? I see the crutch, and there's a chair, and...
He's dead!
He's dead! Oh. Ooh. I think I'm tuckered from these haunting bouts.
Yeah, that took you way too long to figure out. Not that I see you, if that's what you're thinking. Because I don't. And that's why I'm winking.
Oh.
My dears, as we think about how patient and mild little Tim was, as a surgeon and a child, let us hold back from each other all these quarrels. In memory of Tim, thus endeth the moral.
Oh, Sven, you space wizard ghost of Christmas to come. Are we nearly finished? Because I sure am bummed. My heart is full of a feeling full of sorrow and pain, and oh! Ooh, you know what? I think it's my hip. Ah! I think they're both sprained. Ooh. What are the chances this corpse has a name? Oh, it's a little bit like mine. Oh, in fact, it's the same.
The Scrooge had a revelation in his head.
He was the guy in the grave and was dead.
Spirit, take me back home. I'll be a newborn geezer. I repent. 150%.
The Scrooge began thinking some thoughts that were new.
What if my thoughts on Christmas time weren't so true? What if Christmas weren't so deplorable? What if Christmas time meant just a teensy bit moreable?
Scrooge's heart grew 3 more sizes that night.
Or just got installed.
Or got hooked up right.
Whatever it was.
At that very hour, the
Scrooge
Scrooge
was bestowed with Christmas superpowers!
This is fantastic! I just want to holler! I feel like a newborn baby! Only taller! Oh, fat new space ghosts of Christmas to come. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. And to all. Hey, boy! What day is it today?
What? Are you serious?
A fine lad. Tell me, son, I'm curious.
Why, it's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day?
Yes, that's right.
All those ghosts freaked me out in one night. I'm as happy as a geezer can be. Just one night has passed when I thought it was 3. Those ghosts were hard at it. An efficient trifecta. A Christmas hauntomatic? That doesn't... None of that. Listen, boy, there's a shop on the corner of Der Key.
You mean the one with the giant mistletoe turkey?
Yes. Tell me, son, has it been sold yet?
Oh, no, it's expensive. It's from Tibet.
Price is no matter. Bring that bird back here in a hurry. Scurry! A shilling is yours if you'll fasten this mission. Faster still, and I'll pay for your college tuition.
All right, sir, I'll be as fast as a hatchet.
That bird will be fine for the family, Cratchit.
I am back with the bird that you asked for.
Great. College tuition granted. Off to the Cratchits.
Then through the streets, the Scrooge skipped and tripped. He danced with young ladies. He turned them and dipped.
People were shocked by his brand new condition.
As he doled out cash wads and paid for tuitions.
But there was a residence the Scrooge was stalking.
He passed the door 23 times before knocking.
But then, when all of his courage surpassed his fear,
he knocked.
Oh. Hello, dear. Is your master home?
The girl squeaked out.
Yes, he's in the dining room. So is his mistress.
He knows me.
I know.
May I see him, sweetie?
The whole town knows you. You're scary. Don't eat me!
Oh, no, I was scary once, but I've been blessed with newfound knowledge, and that's why I'll pay for you to attend college.
Money for college? Is this all for me?
Here, have some more. Go get your PhD.
From that Christmas day,
right from the start,
the Scrooge single-handedly
made that city smart.
Thanks, sir. Right this way.
Happy to help.
The whole party saw the Scrooge enter and gulped.
Why, bless my soul, Uncle the Scrooge.
Hello, Fred, please. Call me Uncle Scrooge.
Well, yes, Uncle, but you said...
I never was all that rocky and rolly, but I've taken a pill and swallowed it wholly. The pill is called Goodwill and Christmas Joy. I've been a fool. Can you ever forgive me, my boy?
Of course. You're welcome. Have fun. The prodigal uncle has finally come. Woohoo!
Scrooge felt at home in no time with that throng.
They laughed. And sighed. Just like that all night long.
There'd be games later, but first came the feast.
And old Uncle Scrooge got to carve the roast beast.
Now that may sound Seuss-like to you.
But trust us, it's not. What does old Seuss have that Dickens ain't got?
The Scrooge partied hardy with all his new friends.
But he wasn't done tying up some loose ends.
He came in early to work,
Ooh, this is great.
hoping that Cratchit would stumble in late.
He was as giddy as a young schoolboy.
For he had a practical joke to deploy.
Cratchit!
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of it? Do you know the hour?
Yes, I'm late. I'll admit, but we got this turkey from no one knows where.
Silence, Bob Cratchit. That is none of my affair. I will not stand for more days like today. And that is why, Bob Cratchit, you are getting a raise.
I'm sorry, sir. It was just a bad day. It won't ever happen. Wait, what'd you say?
A raise, Bob. You're getting a raise. And not just a small one. You've put up with me. So let's see what you've won.
Behind door number 1. A family vacation to Tikitook Island, a great destination. It's always warm there. It's very peachy. You'll all get nice tans because it's almost all beachy.
Behind door number 2 is a whole lot more moolah. Bob, you deserve it. This is what do ya. On top of that will be more care for your loved ones. Your struggling family will now have a slush fund.
Behind door number 3 was the old Scrooge himself, with something to offer and more than just wealth.
Bob, you've got quite the heart. Mine is here, in a cage, and it's trapped. But it keeps me alive. But yours extends out to the world, don't you see? And I've got a case of Bob Cratchit heart envy. And you're more of the man, and I'm so sorry, so please take my hand. Please accept from the dark depths of my heart, deep from my most importantest blood-pumping body part, deep from within inside my left ventricle basement, please accept my sincerest, I'm sorry statement.
I'm sorry, sir. Is there some hidden camera on me? I'm sure I saw something like this on Joke Show TV.
It's not a joke, Bob.
He means what he says.
It seems less like Dickens.
But trust us,
It is. There's not a drop of Seuss juice in this show.
we feel that's important.
I thought you should know.
Well, maybe a little bit.
Perhaps a tad.
Would a small dose of Seuss be so bad?
All right, we did it.
That's right. We confess this. We Seussified this show and rhymed it for Christmas.
Don't try this at home.
That's a note to the newbies.
Leave it to the actors and technical crewbies.
This stuff takes training.
You must be alert.
We don't want to see anybody get hurt.
And so the Scrooge lived a happy life, free of old scrutiny.
Voted best old geezer in the community.
The Scrooge and the Cratchits became closest friends.
And Timmy Lou Who stayed alive in the end.
Some people laughed at his altered Scrooge prudence, but colleges all saw a boost in new students.
And so, with this happiness, we'll let you all go.
To count each of your own Christmas blessings, here below.
And may God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Blessings to each of you.
Our play is done.